Yo, yo, yo. Is this working or not? Let me know if it's working. I can't see shit. I'm going to have to wear my glasses, you know. I can't even read this. Can you hear me? Yo. Barbershop's closed on Monday. No, I don't wear glasses all the time, but I can't read these fucking comments because they're too far away. The live view comments. Oh, right here. Hold on. Okay. What's going on here? What's going on? What do you think of the new gay? My players. Right, listen. This is one thing that I need you to understand properly. I need you to really focus on this and understand properly, right? So the United Kingdom is like a 10 to 15 hour flight from America, right? And we have a big customer base in the United Kingdom. So in the UK, our products have a UK plug. This is kind of obvious. And it says this on the listing, the same way that our American store has American plugs. And when we get an Australian store, it's going to have Australian plugs. So it's just obvious. We don't stock USA plugs in the UK because we have a USA store. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just mad that you don't get this. I probably looked and saw, yeah, but it's pretty obvious, man. It's really fucking obvious. I don't understand mourning about things. Is it good quality this? Because I'm on the MacBook thing, so it's just MacBook to I've not got a special mic or anything, is what I'm saying. So is this good? You receive USB to air. The players don't have a USB-C, but yeah, it's not doable. If I order from Japan, I get a Japanese plug or whatever they use. You can't expect the world to revolve around wherever you live. You just can't. So it's one of them things. How many people are in here? I can't even see. No idea. So yeah, I don't even know. I don't know if I'll enjoy this thing, but I just wanted to test it. I just wanted to test YouTube Live and see if it works or not, and show some clippers and that kind of thing. Oh, miss my delivery. Yeah, a player trimmer is being made now, so it's on the way. But yeah, it's just hard to see how big it is. But fucking hell, I'm looking in the thing and I can't see it at all. Put your glasses back on if you can't see. Yeah, but they don't really stay on because my ears are under here, innit? Gonna be a white XO. No, this is gonna be the white clipper. It's also pretty quiet. Yeah, that's it. There's going to be a white XO clipper. Oh, I've already read that. He's working. I'm using this mad thing that like lets me stream and put the comments on the thing. And I don't know how to get them off. There you go. All right, okay. But yeah, this one is going to come out in next month, May. They're actually nearly done, so I'd say I'd do a pre-sale on these, you know. So I would say I'll do a pre-sale, but everyone's mourning. I put these for sale last week, yeah. So we put these for sale last week, 1 week, and it said 2 to 4 weeks for delivery. I managed to get them out in one. Loads of people are mourning and like emailing, asking where they are and stuff. And I said before I did the pre-sale, I said, I don't like doing pre-sales because people will tell you they're not going to mourn, but then mourn anyway. And that's the issue with the pre-sales. It's just mad annoying. You know what I mean? And that's it, really. So who we got in here? The USB-C fast charger, which including with the XO finger. Yeah, you know what it is with USB-C? It's mad expensive. So, like, it's really, really expensive. So the clippers would have to be, to get real USB-C, which no one has, the clippers and trimmers need to be expensive, or you need to make not much money on them. I've chosen to not make much money on that machine. So, is what it is. So it won't be being put in anything because everything would just have to be too expensive to do it. Like, you can put a USB-C on something, but it won't charge with your Apple charger. It's just pointless, isn't it, really? Like, because then you've got two types of USB-C. You've got USB-C that charges with the, like, if what I mean is by this is if you're looking for the solution, right? For example, if you're saying, I hope it's USB-C so I can use one cable for everything, that's not okay. This is USB-C, but it obviously comes with a USB-C cable, so you can use that cable, but you can't charge this with your Apple Lightning adapter. So it doesn't solve the one-size-fits-all thing, because you got an Apple thing, you try and plug it in, it won't charge, will it? So what's the point if it won't do that? There's no benefit of adding a USB-C when these kind of charging ports have way more longevity. They're way more durable. They just work. They're tried and tested. I mean, you all slag wall off, but there is a reason why they still use this kind of charging and don't go for USB-C or anything. It's because they don't like taking the risk, because shit breaks. Especially when you're testing it out and when you're the first person to do stuff. The plate trimmer should. Yeah, it does. It's like a smaller version, but it's got a full size clipper motor in, so it's powerful. You know what I mean? Nice. You got to keep her there, bro. You better fucking eat her out tonight or something. I've had the XO, how many RPM? 7,200. Any plans on releasing a metal double foil shit? I don't know. Yeah, probably. I'll probably do one, but I've been working on what do you call it? So I'm working on clippers and trimmers, and more than I'm working on shavers. So I'm not developing any shavers. It's just like whatever. But the thing is with a shaver, the player shaver is going to be really quiet, but it will still be a single, but it's a big single. But these will take off the bulk the same way as the doubles are. I prefer them, to be honest. But I'm not going to say I'm not going to release a double, because I probably will. But it's not in the immediate plans. Does anyone... Please, bro, you can't be... Don't talk about stuff like that. It's horribly depressing. It's horribly depressing. It makes me feel sick reading stuff like that. What we gone? White Grit for the Play is coming soon. It's separate, but it's not out yet. It's going to be out like in a month or something. You'll just be able to buy it. I'll get white and grey, and then we'll also have a blue and red, and they'll be together. They'll be about $20 or something like that. The Black X shaver is just they'll just be dropped. It'll be soon, like 3 weeks. It'll be on Amazon, and the new Slime 2. I mean, I can't even show you the new Slime 2. I don't think I've not got it. It's not come here, the final version yet. And I've lost my samples. Let me see. I can't even show you properly, but there's a black Slime 2, and then the back of it is a splats on the back, and it has the XO blade. Let me see. Go. Is that X shaver dropping with something else? Oh, yo, what's going on, Tank? They did flop though, didn't they? So I'm just being honest. It's mad these banners you can do. Give me a sec. Let me create a new one. What are your plans for the European market? Right, I know. I know. I told you all last year. I said I'm gonna be in Europe. I know I said it. I'm well aware I said it, but I didn't think business would grow, because what's been happening is I have this intention to go to Europe. I set up in Europe. I set up a business in Europe. I set up like fucking relationships in Europe, warehouse, VAT, tax shit. All that was set up and done and ready to go. But because America and the UK kept growing, we didn't have the fucking physical like capabilities to manage another potentially massive thing. So we hired more staff, and you have to train the staff, and then you have to, do you know what I mean? It's a little bit of a process. You can't just like, hey, you're hired, and then gone. It's a process. You get everyone up to speed, bring someone else in, get them up to speed, and then get them ready for that. And then there's a lot of other stuff that comes up in there, and then you grow in. So the USA job might have been a 2-person job, then it was a 5-person job, and if it grows again, it might be a 7. You know what I mean? It might be a 7-person job. You don't know what's going on. So yeah, that's why we're not in Europe yet. But we're planning on being in Europe. But you know what I would love, being deadly serious, if there's any European distributors, not people who are fucking about, but real like people who want to have some balls and put the money into it, buy the stuff, distribute it themselves. They can make the money on it. I'll make a bit of profit, but they got to buy it in bulk. I'd take that deal any day if it was someone proper, not some Mickey Mouse operation, because we need to crush people in Europe as well. How does someone get a job at Tpob? Probably not by asking in fucking YouTube live comment sections. Do you have any talents, or are you just saying this? Ordered mine from mainland Europe, but after Brexit, they screw us with import. Yeah, Brexit was the worst decision that ever made. It's shit for importing. You know, you used to be able to ship things from China, right? You used to be able to ship things from China on a boat to Poland, right? And then Poland's a bit dodgy, so they'd slam it through for you and like avoid loads of tax and then get it into different countries. But Brexit fucked that up, so thanks a lot, Brexit. Understood. Not much of a talent. Barbara 15 is not much of a talent. So why would I give you a job? It makes no sense, does it? But yeah, I'm looking forward to you all seeing. I need to move this banner. It looks stupid, doesn't it? Right, here we go. Sorry, I've not put your things on. Brother wants stands out. When do you decide? Let me try and make that show. What stands up when you decide to sponsor someone? Right. I've not been actively looking for people to sponsor for a while. So I've either I reached out to a few people, and then some other people, just the people who heavily fucked with Tpob for a long amount of time, and then they repped us in real life or thingy or something like that. So then I just send them the clippers. So there's a mixture in there, because if I'm looking for someone, no thingy to sponsor, you'd want to someone who's good, so someone who would be able to promote your brand good and make you money, wouldn't you? But there's other stuff you can get away with if you're not a good seller. You might make fucking great content videos that I can use, or you might be a good person in real life who's got a good network and spreads their brand good like that. It depends, doesn't it? On the EXO set, they charge €80. I don't understand Brexit tax, to be honest with you. I really don't understand. Like, it makes no sense, because I thought tax, no matter where you was between 8 and 20%. So €80 on a clipper that's 100. What is it? €130 is crazy. Makes no sense. I don't even know how they did that maths. Give me 2 seconds. Oh, and then we got the X. Did I change blade? Sure, I changed the blade on that. I can't remember. But yeah, that's coming, but it will come with a crazy blade. I should have put the crazy blade on it, to be fair, because I've dropped this blade. Crazy tax. But you can't win everything, can you? When you're doing business with so many countries, you can't win them all. There's no way of doing everything. Like, it'd be great to be able to ship to everywhere, no tax. It'd be great to have a plug for absolutely every country, but do you understand how much fucking hassle that would be? So that would mean if you had to have a plug, right, for every single country, so there's 5 different plugs. So you need 5 different plugs. You need 4. You need EU, UK, USA, Australia, right? So you need them 4 plugs. So for every 1 unit, you'd need it to be 4 products. So you'd either need 4 times more products or 4 more scooters. It's just fucking loads of hassle to do that. And then the whole tax thing's a nightmare. I'm no expert, but couldn't you open a warehouse in the EU and then there would be no tax? Yeah, you could, but you can't just open when you sell a lot of clippers. So say you sell 20,000, say you set up, you sell 20,000 clippers a month in America. So you're like, well, let's be conservative. I might sell 5,000 a month in Europe for sure. You need to be, then you think, oh, it takes 3 or 4 months from manufacturer to get in there. So I need 5 months stock. So I need at least 25,000 to 30,000 units to be at stock and there. And then you'd be like, well, do the math. And you'd be like, well, what would I need? Then you'd be like, oh, well, I need to spend €2 million on stock just to fill out the warehouse in EU. And that's 2 million that you'd spend of dead money. Do you get what I'm saying? So you spend the 2 million. So you spend the money. You put your deposits down for starters. You 30%, 20%, 10, whatever agreement you've got. Deposits are down. They'll be dead for 45 days till they're done. They get delivered. You pay they put all money then. So you paid €2 million. Goes on a boat. The boat takes 60 to 90 days to get to Europe. So you've spent that much money and you get 0 return for a bare minimum of 90 days. And then even when it's there, they're not going to all sell in one day. They're going to sell over 4 months. So you need to be able to do that for multiple countries, or send a little bit of stock and they'll just sell out and then it's no point because you can't grow there anyway. So that's why you can't just open up in the EU. It's too expensive. Like, even if you imagine it, right? Even if you have that much money, do you want to just gamble it again? You know what I mean? When you've just already gambled it on, you've already done it on the UK, you've already gambled it on the USA. Like, you want to take another gamble? You know what I'm saying? So I'll do it, but just not quite yet. As soon as possible. But yeah. And then also, there's one other thing that you've got to bear in mind in Europe: returns. So if you set up in Amazon, if you know what people are like with Amazon, they don't give a shit. So if you order some fucking soap on Amazon, you open the soap, and if the soap just doesn't tickle your fancy, if you don't like it that much, or you're like, oh, I thought it'd be a different color of red or something like that, you'll just send it back. You just go on your app, you like send it back and return. So Amazon, you get returns. You can have the perfect product that has no faults, and you'll get returned on Amazon just because people are people. So the thing with that is that'll happen in Europe too. So when you get returns, you can't resell them. So you might get someone might get the clipper out, go shave his pubes, put it back in the box, send it to you, back to you, return. And you can't resell that now because you don't know. Someone might have shaved their arsehole with it. So they have to be returned to you, refurbed, and then that's another thing. Because if you don't have that thing in place to do that, you're just losing money, aren't you? You're losing a certain percent a month. Where did you learn business side of it? I've not learned any business side of anything. I just wing it. Like, I don't believe in all this shit. You know, people say, oh, you need a mentor, you need a guru. Like, you learn by doing shit and making mistakes. I made a shitload of mistakes, and I made other people's jobs probably more difficult than they should have been. Certainly for accountants and things like that. But no, I didn't learn anything. I've not got the attention span, to be honest. So even if I go on YouTube and I watch like a video on how to sell on Amazon or some shit like that, I wouldn't get through the video. I'd like watch a little bit, wind it forward, watch a little bit, wind it forward, and then just try and figure it out. If it goes wrong, it goes wrong. But yeah, I've got pretty good at it now. So, thingy. I think you have a lot of haters that actually love your products yourselves. Well, that's that thingy I did yesterday. Remember do you remember the post I did yesterday where I said that there's a group of people who talk shit about me but buy my clippers? Because I know that happens. People talk shit about me. People like, so there's a lot of people I know they're curious. Like, you know, they're like, is Tpob good? I'm curious. Is it good? They're curious in their brains whether they've tried it or not. But they want it to be shit. So if someone, for example, bought a Slime 2, right? And they're like, oh, fuck this, man. This ain't as good as the Babyliss FX. And someone posts about that and says, so the Slime 2 sucks. All them people who are curious are excited that someone said it sucks. Because then they just like, it validates their negative thoughts in their head that it can't be good. So they get happy that happens. But they're still curious. Do you know what I mean? Like, people, they're still like thinking, is it good? But yeah, it's weird. They have that group, and there's multiple of them. There's different groups and stuff like that. They share photos of me and like try and talk about personal stuff and like make things up about it. It's mad. But I like it because it's promo, isn't it? You know what I'm saying? So that's why I wind people up. Oh, what am I doing here? If we order from your website, I don't know, to be honest with you. The first batch went out. I think about 300 have gone out. Some are stuck in customs. can't tell you for sure how long that'll take. Maybe it'll take 2 days. Maybe it'll take 2 weeks. I literally can't. I can't give you a definite time, but I'm hoping soon. As soon as they get to us, bomb, they'll be out like the next day or within 2 days. Nice one, Cameron. Appreciate it, bro. Tpob is always good, though. Can I buy a plain white cover grape? Yeah, you can. You can. You will be able to. You can't at the minute. You will be able to in like a month or something like that. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Can I especially? I think the comments on my app are a little bit slower than what's going on YouTube, if you know what I mean. We're doing here banners. Comments. So yeah, we've been on here 35 minutes. I feel like I've been on here forever. So it actually feels like 5 minutes, to be fair. So yeah, I just wanted to show you what's coming out. I'll show you the grips as well. What's going on? I'm only kidding. So clipper grips. I know the camera quality is dog shit, but you get the idea, don't you? So you probably won't need it for this because it's rubber, but you slap it on there and you don't have to have them fucking Louis Vuitton ones on or the Babyliss ones anymore. What's better for fading, EXO or plates? I don't know really, bro, to be honest with you. There's no way of properly quantifying that. They're both good clippers. I'm more fucking like, oh, it's too big for the play. But I put a small one on. I'm more involved specifically with the play because you know what I mean. It's a Tpob original design. It's not like you know what I mean, my idea. First time, I want to tell you thank you, but just two trimmers out of the UK. Why doesn't the play come with guards? It does, bro. They're underneath. Do you make the cartoons yourself? I do, but I've got a team now. You know what I mean? But it was like my thing originally. You know what I mean? Like how Trey and Matt made South Park. Then obviously they've got people to help them draw later on. Now, this is one of them misconceptions, right? People think, oh, I promise you, and I'm being serious now, I promise you that you don't know nearly any of the manufacturers. You know a lot of trade companies that you see on Alibaba, and you know a lot of the Chinese brands and things like that. But I've always wondered how'd you get them on. But the manufacturers, they don't speak English. They don't use Alibaba. They don't use AliExpress. And they don't deal with retail customers at all. So you won't know every Chinese manufacturer. You'll just know some brands that they've put out in China. And there's a big difference in that. And that's why a lot of people who will be ordering clippers and they order off these websites and stuff, they'll get shit, especially if they try and bulk order without knowing what they're doing. They will get a shit product. Use talc to get grips on. It's a nice thought, but I don't have talc in my pocket. Unfortunately. What's the sound like? Is this sound good? Because it's literally just the MacBook thing. So I'm thinking like, how can this be good? My wife does not give a fuck about the clippers. Tell me about this 5-click lever true one. What's to tell? It clicks 5 times and opens up to about a 1. Not really. much to explain. You're gonna do an I've never used an air duster. You got to bear in mind when I used to cut. We didn't have appointments. No one was doing appointments. It's walk-ins only, and yeah, stuff like that. So I don't know. Hi boss, I ordered. What's this now? Hi boss, I ordered a Tpob Exo trimmer from Amazon. Will come without chat. If you get anything from Amazon, right, and it's not sealed in plastic, then it's probably not open. If it was sealed in plastic, I don't have a clue how that happened. You can either send it back and get a new one or contact support and they'll send you a charger and screw. I don't know what you mean by screw. If you mean screwdriver, they can send you that. It depends. It depends on the clipper in the machine. It's not just as simple as put a USB-C on everything. It's like it's a bit deeper than that. Like the circuit board completely changes with a USB-C. So it's not that simple. Big respect, Tpob. What would you recommend as an all-round trimmer? I don't really know what you mean by all-round trimmer, to be honest with you, because, like, what is an all-round trimmer? To be fair, the play trimmer is going to be a good all-round trimmer. It's going to do bulk and lines and going to be really, really, really quiet. So maybe the play trimmer. I think the XO and the X, they're more of like a sharp liner. Liner designer, stuff like that. They do everything, but that's what this for. The Ghost X is more of like a soft shaver for like under the neck and all that stuff. Can you break down the difference between your words? I suppose, but you have to just ask me specific questions. I don't want to be talking for 45 minutes about blades. Would it be an XO bundle? There always was an XO green bundle, but if you're waiting for that bundle to come out and it's not already, then I don't know what you're doing. Do you miss cutting hair? No, but sometimes I miss being in the shop environment. You know what I'm saying? I miss just being in and having the joke and stuff like that. And I miss being. But I wouldn't want to do that as Tpob. You know what I mean? Because if you're working with someone who thinks that who knows that you're Tpob, they treat you different and like think like you. I'd just rather just be a normal person. You know what I mean? Live with Austin Russell. Respect, bro. Thank you for saying that. Oh, I'm tired now. You never were nor will be normal, sir. It's fucking hilarious. Right, anyway, I'm going. I just wanted to try YouTube Live to see if you guys liked it, see if anyone bothered to tune in. But it looks like plenty did tune in, so maybe I'll do it again. You know what I mean? Tell a friend. Fuck scammer in the deep. But yeah. So I'll probably do another live about it when I've got something to specific to show or to share or to talk about. But I wanted to just what do you call it? Just test this and see what's what. But now I know it's working. It's good. Got the comments on the screen. In it, and it's good. So anyway, peace out. Have a good night. I'm gonna chill out now and go sleep soon. Probably in, I say soon, but 2 hours. So yeah, peace out. Goodbye.